Hey, I'm Eric. I handle the day-to-day operations here at U-Stor-It. Today I'm walking you through how to use the Tomahawk TAS850e, our 20-inch battery-powered auto scrubber. If you've never used one before, don't worry. This thing is actually really easy to use once you understand how it works. It's basically like a high-powered mop system, but way more efficient. Up front, it scrubs the floor using water and cleaning solution. And in the back, there's a vacuum and squeegee that picks up all the dirty water and dumps it into a recovery tank. So instead of mopping, then wringing, then drying, this does it all in one pass. I've used a lot of cleaning tools over the years, and I'll be honest, this one's a favorite. It's easy to use, fast to set up, and it gets the job done right. The first step is prepping the machine. You want to wear gloves and goggles when handling any chemicals just to be safe. To fill the clean water tank, pop open the lid right up front. I usually add 2 to 3 ounces of this stuff. It's low foam and neutral. This works best. You want something that's tough on dirt, won't bubble up and damage the system. Then I fill the rest with water using a hose. There's a clear water level tube on the side of the machine so you can see how much is inside. Next, you'll want to make sure the squeegee blade is attached. It hooks onto the back with 2 screws, and you'll also need to connect the vacuum hose to the top so it can suck up the water as you go on. Once that's all set, drop the brush and squeegee using the foot pedals. The brush in front does the scrubbing, and the squeegee in the back collects the water. If either one is raised, the machine won't clean effectively. Now let's go over the controls. So right here, you've got your main power switch. Once the machine's on, you've got individual buttons for the vacuum motor, water pump, and the scrub brush. The water pump has 2 settings for lighter or heavier water flow. There's also an eco mode, which reduces water and brush pressure if you're working in low traffic areas that don't need heavy cleaning or moisture sensitive flooring. A battery indicator lets you know how much power you've got left. And there's even a headlight if you're cleaning in dim areas. When you're ready to go, turn on the main power, then hit the brush, vacuum, and water buttons. As you start moving, the machine will release solution, scrub the floor, and suck it all back up in one smooth pass. Plus, I don't have to hold the handles, which keeps my hands from cramping, like on other machines. And the results, genuinely satisfying. I clean in straight paths, overlapping each pass a bit to make sure I don't miss any spots. It leaves no streaks, no puddles, just clean, dry floor behind me. It's kind of fun, not gonna lie. Once you're done cleaning, go ahead and shut off the water and scrub brush, but let the vacuum run for a few more seconds to suck up any leftover water in the hose and on the floor. Then power down the whole machine, lift the brush and the squeegee with the pedals, and take it back to the storage area. After each use, you need to do a quick cleanup. First, remove the squeegee blade and wipe it down. I like to use Shine Line and a rag to get into the rubber edges and make sure nothing's stuck in there. Lint, plastic bits, or hair can build up and mess with how well it dries the floor next time. Keeping it clean prevents streaking. Next, take both the drain hose and the clean water hose and empty them into a floor drain. It's important to fully drain the tanks after each use so chemicals don't sit in the system too long and cause buildup or damage. If you've been cleaning areas like machine shops where there might be a lot of debris, metal shavings, or large particles, you should use a strainer or filter over the drain to catch anything you don't want going into your plumbing. Next, open the hood to access the recovery tank. Inside, there's a debris catcher that grabs anything solid. Hair, lint, maybe bits of plastic. I really like that it's covered, which keeps the inside way cleaner than most machines I've used. I love that detail. It makes my job a lot easier. Rinse that out and let the water drain out through the hose. Once everything's drained and wiped down, fold up the hoses, roll the machine back to its corner and plug it in. Seriously, don't skip the charging. If you forget, you'll show up the next morning, hit the power button and realized you got a full day of mopping ahead. Nobody wants that. Plug it in and sleep easy. Now let's talk cleaning chemicals for a second, because using the right one makes a big difference in how your floors look. The number 1 rule, use low foam, neutral pH cleaners for day-to-day cleaning. These are safe for sealed floors in offices, retail spaces, schools, and hospitals. They clean well without eating away at the floor's finish, and they won't foam up. They're designed to rinse clean and not leave residue behind. Now, if you're dealing with grease, oil, or automotive residue, especially in garages or loading zones, you'll want a degreaser. They are great for tire marks, forklift lanes, or anywhere people are tracking in oil. For restaurants and kitchens, enzyme-based cleaners work great. They break down grease, oils, and odors fast. you're looking for something more eco-friendly or plant-based, options like Simple Green still do the job without harsh chemicals. Now, one big warning, do not use floor strippers inside the scrubber. They're too harsh and will wreck the machine. If you're stripping, mop it down first, polish, clean most of the slurry with the shop vac, and then use the scrubber for the final pass. Then rinse the machine thoroughly afterward. Now let's talk about pads. The blue pad is my go-to for daily scrubbing. It's tough enough to get up scuffs and light stains, but not so aggressive that it damages coatings. Brushes work for the same jobs and last way longer than pads. If I'm just doing regular daily maintenance, this is the one I use. Then there's the red pad, which is great for buffing after waxing. It brings out a bit of shine, but doesn't strip anything away. The white pad is our lightest. It's just for polishing sealed or wood floors or doing a quick touch-up. If your floor already looks good and you just want to brighten it up, that's the one to use. To change the pad, just drop the brush, twist the locking ring, swap it out, and you're good to go. The magnet grabs it so you know it's secure. Easy. Using the right pad and chemical combo is key. Trust me, it's worth the extra minute up front to set it up right. And that's everything. The Tomahawk Auto Scrubber is simple to use, fast to set up, and easy to maintain. Just follow these steps, clean it up after each use, and you'll get great results every time.